We all want to know where we are. We need a reflection. We need a mirror. We need someone to appreciate what we do. And it's great when it is not done by some experts, because 5 or 10 people, they've agreed, someone might be bribed, or they have their favorites. How do you know? In reality, you can choose because of you, media, or you can choose and you can see the true reflection if you analyze the annual reports of companies. So today here in Brussels, we will present this European award, which is about best among cities, as cities were reflected in the international media. That is important because local media would be local. So we covered with the help of the Media Tenor Institute. It's the institution since 1993, and they do the 100% coverage of the media. And there they see how the SDG goals and the SDG activities are reflected. So that is one thing. And the second, regarding companies, we take annual reports. There is the open part, not financial, but in that open part, which is official document, it's the annual report. We also look for the SDGs there, and then there is the system how we can measure. So we see the companies who really change their activities, their way of making business, and they are so good in SDGs. So that is how we evaluate. These days in Brasov are wonderful. First of all, I really appreciate your historical past that you keep in a wonderful condition, and your historical center. It's a treasure, and it's wonderful. But along with that, you now run for the very modern technologies. The health hub, if we talk about it, will be one of the best in Europe. And this is a great example. It means you can have a wonderful history and a fantastic technologies of tomorrow next to each other. So don't build skyscrapers next to your wonderful historical buildings. Don't do that mistake, like London did, for example. Be more like Italy in this case. And of course, once you open the airport, you'll be flooded with people much more. And seriously, I think this is amazing that we see such a support from all the sides, from experts, from different institutions. That is what you call community, when you see that support. It is not 5 or 6 or 10 officials who come with this idea and then there's no one around. That wouldn't work. But this way, you are really on the way, which is impressive, and I wish you all the best. You are very green if you look around, so keep it as well. One thing I gotta tell you, now we only have the future in cities. I mean, there's no other way. So people will not go back, live in forests and small villages and settlements. But once you solve the problem of transportation, now the urbanists say that the cities should grow by the satellite cities. So it means you can have the green area around, then there is the gap, and the new city, small, or the new quarters or whatever, next, to keep this balance. And that you can do once you settle the transport.